Right. Coffee made. Good to go. Okay, right. So, where was I? Ah, yes. Close these levers down now because we shouldn't need them. So, let's get our lever up and change this to the actual lever or the lever base. There we go. Sorted. So, now we can go and add our lever. And that's going to be our lever. There you go. So now I've got a pretty much rudimentary lever blueprint. Unexpectedly racist. Accidentally would be a more accurate description. But hey ho. Right, let me just have a quick little look, boos, make sure it's all coming through. Yeah, there we go. Alright, joining on that. Put my phone up there so I can see what's going on. Okay, so we can compile that and just drop it into the world now. So we know where it's going to be. I don't know whether I'm going to talk about having it over the wall, but now thinking about it, put it here. And that looks a bit better. There we go. Yeah, that'll do, I think. Yeah, we'll leave it there. I'm not going to fuss and faff over it too much. So let's go into here and we can keep most of this. Get rid of that. Okay, that looks good. So we're going to do the update, and this time it's going to be over 2 seconds. That's going to be 2. The value is going to be 230. Let's try 30, and then that can be 0 and 0. What we're going to just do is set the relative rotation. Break that open because the only one we care about is the X. Move that up there. And there we go. Now, in theory, that should work. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, yeah, the doors are going to fall down because there's... Oh, yeah, it's simulating physics as well. Let me just fix that real quick because I added an option for this. So, simulate physics. No. All right, there we go. So now we've got our... No. Not getting that. Okay. Oh, yeah, because I'm not... Silly moo. There we go. Oh, yeah. Well, the rotation's working. We're just going around the wrong axis. Because I am a nutter. Well, not a nutter. I'm an idiot, apparently. Right, so there we go. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty. And whoosh. Okay, so what we need in this is to, instead of this car active variable, we need to change the variable type to EP lift object reference. Compile that. Now we can go back into the world and we should be able to pick out our car lift. there we go. Okay, so in our lever now, we should be able to get our car. I'm going to rename this to lift actor. Should be able to grab that. And drag it in. Get lift actor. And that should be, what do we want on our car lift? What do we want to call? We want to call interact, and that's going to call server interact, which will then call the local interact. So yeah, we just want to go interact. We should need a player reference. We'll just double down on this. Oh my days. Why it doesn't duplicate sometimes. It annoys me. That's going to be reverse from end. So now we should be able to control the lift with it too. Yep, there we go. Hey, looking good. All right, what I do want to make sure is that this is actually 5 seconds long. That way, we shouldn't be able to spam click it. Yeah, there we go. Just gonna wait till the car's lifted up. Let's make sure. Yeah, okay. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just make it a bit quicker. There we go. Nice. It goes up. Why is that happening? That's interesting. The reverse from end on this is killing it though, isn't it? So let's just put that back to 1 second. That's interesting. That's working as it should. Just a little spammable. What I need to do actually is go into car lift itself and just ignore the camera traces. So I think what I'm going to have to do is in the lever, we're going to just drop in a delay here. Delay 4 seconds. And that should give the lift time enough to finish raising before we can interfere with it again. Yep, there it goes. And then, yep, we can't interfere with it anymore. Let's just check on the client. Yep, client can't interact with it either. Up there it goes. And then, nice. Maybe I should do that on the finished here. Let's try that actually. Let's move that out over there. Just disconnect these. Like that. Back into play from start. Oh God. Sod off. The macros. That's got to go to reverse. No, that's got to go to reverse from end. Disconnect that. Drop that in here. So that once we've pulled the lever, then it does the interaction call, which means we're going to have to up that delay for 5 seconds. So now, pull the lever. It's going to lock into place and the car's going to raise. And then we can do that. And it's going to come back down again. Nice. So now what I want to do is in the lever itself, when we do our interaction check, we're going to have a look for another actor. So let's get a master interact. I know we've got one. It's a goal that we need. Yep, master goals. So let's, where are we going to put this? I mean, we should put it in over here where we had the previous one, I suppose. Group that up. I think it would make sense to have it over here. Then we can sort of create a cable. I mean, I will get some proper meshes and stuff for this at some point. This is just dirty prototype right now. Move that across just a little. Down. And then we'll slide it back along the floor. There we go. And then we can plug that. The battery can plug into there. Move that along a Right, so let's get our goal actor. And we want it to be a battery. Let's move the mesh into place. And our goal trigger. Perfect. So now we should be able to fit a battery in there. There we go. We should be able to take it out as well. Yep, there we go. Sweet. Go for the 3-pointer. Oh, nearly. Right, so we can slot that in there now. Right, so the next thing we need to do, what's this? Access none. That's fine. That's fine. Right, so in our lever, we need a new variable, and this is going to be our battery. Oh, damn it, Windows, man. Battery. And that's going to be of type goal. BP goal object reference. I'm going to instance and expose. And then what we can do now is get our lever. And we're going to get our battery actor. So we're going to pick our battery actor, which is going to be BP goal 2, goal 9-2 over here. And then what we're going to do is in that lever, we're going to get our battery actor. We're going to get goal mesh, get visibility, visibility is visible. So that means we've installed a battery in it. If that is true, then we're simply going to enable the lever like so. So now, if we go up to the lever, it's not going to work. But if we grab our battery and drop that in there, now the lever is going to work. Beautiful. So now we can raise and lower the car so we can get access to the underneath as well as the top. So now we can take the battery out and it won't work. But we can put the battery back in and now it works. We've also added it so the colors change on the doors as well now when you pick them up and put them on. So we can fine tune the door colors. So let's just make sure everything works for the client as well now. So let's go over to here, press the lever. And if we take the battery out, it's not going to work. But if you put the battery back in, it works. Nicely, nicely. All right, so let's start adding a few more components to this. So the first thing I want to do is an exhaust system. So what I really need to do is quickly knock up an exhaust. I suppose I could just use a cylinder for now, a couple of cylinders. And we can do wipers as well, because it doesn't have any wiper blades. So we could get some wiper blades going on there. I'll take the battery out for now. I'm really enjoying that. So let's just grab a few more of these parts and start chucking them on. There's a door. There's another door. Looks like it goes on this side. Yep. And this looks like it's a rear. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yep, there we go. And then we'll just have the one brown. The one. Yeah. Right, let's grab the tires. Start putting those on. So, boom. And then, oh god, now I've put the door off. We can also detach the tires too if we want to. One thing I want to, God, we're getting some. Okay, what is it accessing none? Access don't supposed to be via property, but is pending kill. This is like literally the first thing that happened. How can it be pending kill? Alright, hang on a minute. Move that along. Is valid. I always pick the wrong one with it. I don't know why there's two. Because this is just literally just the same thing as the branch. Except I suppose the branch returns a boolean if you want to get clever with stuff, I suppose. Oh yeah. Let's try that again. So let's chuck on a door. Chuck in the battery. Okay. No. Let's grab a wheel. There we go. Grab the battery. Oh no, I need to put the battery in. There we go. Let's grab a door. Pop that one off. Put that one on. You see the color change. It saves all the colors and stuff. So now we can raise the car up. Now we can get under it. Fit the exhaust. So yeah, we need to make an exhaust system. Really. Should be able to do that pretty quick though. We just. So I'm gonna minimize Unreal. Is this even? There we go. Okay, right. That's weird. Just having some issues with I don't know why it's going away when I minimize. Okay, it's fine. It's cool. It's cool. We just need a quick. It's so strange. Like the when I minimize Unreal, the OBS signal before it goes away. It's fine. Doesn't matter anyway. Let's just make a quick exhaust. So draw polygon. We just need to go up. And then we're going to rotate that. And we'll come out again a bit. Rotate that. I get a bit more. go. That looks pretty good. Actually, that could probably do. Oh, I think I've gone a bit too far out with that. I probably made that a bit too wide. We'll just draw in some quick exhaust tips. Oh my days, I thought this would be a lot quicker than this, but we'll just quickly color that silver or something. I don't know, grey. I'll do. And need to save as force. Then I can obj exporter, exhaust.obj. Right, okay, so go away, add to warnings, content, geometry, and we'll grab those, that exhaust. Like, that definitely needs to go up in size a little. Try 10. And we need to rotate them about 90 degrees around the X and 90 degrees around the Z. So let's do 90, 90, and we'll do 20 there. Oh, hello, we got some missing faces. But that should be okay. X, that's better. So if we just go into its material, what materials are you using? Color 4. Make that double-sided. There we go. Just, I can do a better exhaust later, just so I can get it working and attached to the car. I'm probably gonna end up adjusting. No, I think that looks pretty good in terms of size. There we go. So now we've got our exhaust system roughly in place. So we can go and add it to our list of actors in our data table now. So we can go in here and we can add exhaust, and its static mesh is going to be our exhaust. So now we should be able to just grab a master actor, pop it in there, call it exhaust. There we go. Now we've got an exhaust. Why is it disappearing when I pick it up? That's very strange. It's the only one that's doing that. That's very strange behavior. That is unusual. Let's try moving the pivot. So let's bring it across on the wall Y a little bit by like 50. Oh, that's rotation. 50. 100. We'll give it 40. Actually, maybe it's a bit too much. Let's try 25. Yeah, that'll do. Where's it go? Well, that is very strange. Well, this is very, very odd behavior. It's not. Oh, I'm gone. I've had this issue before. There we go. And for some reason, if you have to save the level sometimes to get the construction script actors to start doing what they're supposed to be doing. There we go. Now I'm running around with an exhaust. Hey, here you go, buddy. All right, let's grab the server over, pick it up. Yep, there we go. Everything's working properly now. Okay. So now we need to do the goal for it. So let's grab a goal and we're going to call it exhaust. Sweet. So let's bring that forward. Put it basically where we want it to be on the car. Go right off to the left. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We're going to take our gold trigger. And we're going to scale it up to roughly that. Drop it down to about there. Yep, that looks pretty good. So let's grab this. Grab that. And then what we want to do is attach that to car. Sweet. So now we should be able to get our battery. Whack that in there. Then we can raise the car up. Nice. Now we can see where our exhaust's got to go. So we'll grab our exhaust. Ooh. Oh, did I? Yeah, set it up. Item to remove. Item table row, exhaust. Exhaust. Why isn't that working? Hang on a minute. Let's move it out aside. Just make sure the attaching part's working. Yeah, so it is picking up the attach. So what's the angle when it's in the air? Is it because of the ramp? Hang on a minute. Let me go into the geometry of that. Meshes. Show me the collision, you. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Redecompose that or whatever it is. Yeah, redecompose. I'm wondering if it might just be better to use complex. Right, so let's check that out now. Client over here. Grab the battery. Go for the 3-pointer. Yes. So now we lift up the car. Grab the exhaust. God damn it. Get rid of that. Right. Might actually have to move it into the middle, I think. So, okay, right. Let's grab the battery. Bump. Lift the lift. Grab the exhaust. There we go. So I think what we need to do with that is bring the goal trigger much further down. So let's try that. I'm going to use the server this time. Grab the battery. Chuck that in. Lift up the car. Grab the exhaust. There we go. That's more like it. Now we can lower the car. There we go. That's one. That's two. Let's whack on a door. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong door. Let's grab this door from here. Put that on there. Door from there. Put that on there. Grab another door. I'll drop that onto there. Oh god, hello, knocking everything around. So now, we've got the workings of a pretty simplified mechanic simulator game, which I think is pretty cool. So now we can start adding some more stuff to our car. I'm thinking maybe some sort of oil change mechanic, maybe. Okay, right. Let's get to work on the license plates. So I think to save time, I'm just going to create something. In the engine itself. So let's just that'll do. There we go, move that along. Duplicate that. And then we'll color this one yellow. go. So group those up now. And then I'm just going to try this. I'm going to drop a text render actor onto it. Go. And we'll color it black. And the plate itself can read, I don't know, YT65. No. 69 CUP. That'll do. So let's just make that a little bit smaller. Oh, that's too small. So there we go. A little basic license plate. It'll do for now. So let's merge the actors. It's not going to merge the text, is it? Just call it SM license plate. Yeah, it's not saved the text. No, that's no problem. I somehow didn't think it would. But that's no matter. Right, so let's go and add that into our data table. So add plate. And that's going to be our license plate. All right, okay. So now we've got our plate. We can duplicate these a couple times. And then we can plate. Oh God. I wanted to press E in the world, not in there. There we go. And then that one we can move it over here somewhere. Drop it down. That's it. That's stuff. Let's just make sure the collision on this is okay. Complex. Let's close some of these things down. Okay, so that's that done. I got a couple of license plates that we can attach. I'm probably not going to store all the parts in this one specific area here. Double-sidedness not fix it, did it? Still compiling traders. It kind of works. I'm not going to worry about it unduly because I'll make a better exhaust at some point anyway. But for now, it will do. So I'm just going to get rid of these poles. Don't really need them anymore. And at some point, I'm going to set up a respray booth so we can respray parts. I'm going to have damaged parts so you can have to replace bits. But for now, I think we're just going to grab our gold, duplicate it. And this is going to be our plate. There we go. Now we can just gently drop it into place. There we go. Grab the gold trigger. Okay, so let's roll that around. Where are we going to put it? Put it down here on the bumper, I think, is probably the place to go. Yes, there we go. So let's test that out now. There we go. Let me grab another one. Put it on the front. Sweet. So let's grab the client and just make sure everything's working as it should be. One plate. 2 plates. Nice, nice, nice. And we can't lift the car ramp up. But if we grab the battery, put that in. Now we can lift the car up. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I know I've done. Forgot to attach the actors. So attach to the car. So let's drop that on. Drop that on. Grab the battery. Drop that in there. And then we can raise. Grab the exhaust. Attach that. There we go. And then where in our goal we've got the set visibility, we can then have a like a holographic material. I mean, is there even a hologram? We'll worry about that when the time comes. Okay, so what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? We got some other stuff we can do underneath. I really want to add a respray mechanic there. But then again, I think having to match the colors in the world might be better. So we're going to add some wipers. I grab that gold trigger and just move it up a little. Same with this one. There we go. That's more like it. And then what we'll have is like on the customer board over here, we'll have like an order form that'll tell us what we're going to be doing to the car. Let me just double check all this stuff. So chuck the battery in, lift it up. Plates are going with it now. There we go. We can attach the exhaust. We can actually detach the exhaust as well. We should be able to chuck up a door as well. There we go. And we can drop the door off. Nice. Whoa. Whoa, I'm inside the car. Let's chuck the door on. There we go. This is actually quite fun. Ooh, what we could do is we could have scrapped versions of different colors of the cars that we have to get parts from. Oh yeah. I like that. I like that idea. So what happens if we just say this part is attached right from the get-go? Let me go into our goal. Event graph. Construction. There we go. So now on begin play, If the part's already been attached, it should be visible. There we go. Is there anything else we're setting? Server detach. Server interact. Multicast interact. Part attached. Handle detach local. Handle interaction local. So we're going to set the goal trigger visibility to 0. Set the visibility of the mesh. Would it be better if instead of doing that, W. So let's grab that and we'll go back into the construction script. There's event graph, wasn't it? Get rid of that. There we go. Okay, so is that, why is that visible? You should not be visible. Oh wait, you should be visible. Yeah, you should be visible. So yeah, if I can just do something like that if I want to add parts to things. Okay, so if we take our car. No, I don't want to set up the scrap vehicles yet because we haven't finished attaching all of the bits and pieces. But I'm going to have to come up with a way of detaching broken parts and then resetting the name so that it looks for a fresh part instead of allowing you to reattach the broken one. I think the idea of having scrap vehicles knocking around that we can pull parts from instead of just having them scattered around the workshop is going to be a much better idea. Let's just have a look at that now. Yeah, that looks a bit better. So we've got a bit of a shell of a vehicle going on. I mean, we could add brakes and stuff, I suppose. Right, so let's add a plate. And are you seeing these now? Yeah. Okay, good. And then we can chuck the wheel on. Nice. We shouldn't be able to do anything with the exhaust because the volume's underground. But now that I've put it there, check the battery. And if I lift it up, is the... There we go. Got our exhaust there. I think might do oil filter or something there. Bring it down for now. I think what I'll do is have it so maybe one player is running the stock room, for example, and the other player's fixing the car, and neither can see necessarily what the other's doing. Because yeah, that way, if the player, I can't see the car, like, but I can bring parts. Be like, here, have a door, have another door, and then the other guy can be like, oh, yeah, thanks. I'll just drop those on. I know it goes on the other side, doesn't it? And then we can go like, this brown door's wrong. Need a blue one. Thank you. Bosh. But yeah, that's coming along quite nicely, I think. Oh, time for another cigarette. So, um, let's test a little theory I've got. If we can get this working, it should be hopefully relatively simple. So let's just grab a door like this, and we'll reset it to 0. So we know we're working on 0 point, so a pivot will stay the same. Okay, so let's grab some basic stuff. Let's grab a cube. Come on. We'll scale that. And we'll double Control W that. And just do it like a little plus, so it's like a little, make it, oh god. Makes it look like a little plaster. We'll just give it a bit of rotation, and then I'm going to have to run to the bathroom. That coffee just runs right through you. Let's see what this looks like. So, I mean, it's not fancy. But it'll do. I'll have a couple boo-boos. Different sizes. Bloody hell, man, this mouse. That looks, that looks pretty shite. Yeah, you get the idea. You know what? I'm gonna just export this. Set action. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I've got to do it from here, haven't I? Right. Door front left. It's actions. Export. We'll just do it straight to the desktop. And we'll do it as an obj. And then go into SketchUp and get rid of the egg source now. File, import, desktop, obj. What did I call it? Some small car door front left. Oh, and SketchUp crashed. What did I do wrong there? I'll try that again. Import, desktop. And it's crashed. All right, so editing the actual FBX is sorry, OBJ. It's not going to be any. It's going to be a non-starter. That's not to worry. Not to worry. What we can do in the meantime is we'll create some additional meshes somehow. Oh man. But that's fine for now. I'm going to set up like a workshop that does the plates and have some way of putting some custom text on them potentially. So like different fog light arrangements as well. So I think you might have single fogs, doubles, quadruples. And then we could have like maybe body kits. But for time being, it's pretty sweet what we got so far. Shame this car doesn't have an openable hood. But then again, this is just a demo project, so can't expect too much. I'm going to try and change the character mannequins as well at some point, because I'm sick of using the Unreal ones. Yeah, so now we can smack that on, smack that off, smack it over there, grab the right one, put that on, and we just go yeet, and yeet. Oh god, that one went far. All right, let's check that on, and we'll grab the other door, chuck that on, and it goes on the other side, doesn't it? There we go. Grab the battery, put that in the socket. Back on the plates. Where's the other one? Back on the plates. Oh, you have an exhaust. Oh, there's another door. Forgot about that. So we can whack that on. Grab that tire and try and knock off that one up there. Bosha. There we go. I can lift it up. Attach the exhaust. And we're good to go. And then we can lower it when we're done. Cool beans. So what else do we want to do? Might have like an option for a spoiler or like different types of exhaust. So we could have a dual exhaust system. But yeah, I have to make some meshes and things before I start working on anything like that. Because you really need the meshes in place at a time. You're doing stuff like this. Yeet. I'm just going to vomit some doors. There we go. Just going to add some more content to this, and it's going to be, I think it's going to be quite fun. Nice. I really do. I am quite pleased with that. What we've got so far. So I think what I'm going to do is finish off adding all the extra bits. But what I want to do first of all is work out a system for having it spawn with broken parts, and then like say flat tires or something, and then having to remove those and fit the relevant replacements. But yeah, I think it's coming along quite nicely. Even looks pretty good. I'll do something about these lights though, because they're a little bit. Let's just make sure. So yeah, it's not interfering with the ceiling lights anymore. That's good. I'll bring it back down again. So, what else can we add to this? I'm thinking. Now we've done the plates. We have some front lights here. Maybe a spare tire. Could fit a spare tire to the rear. But I was expecting this to take a lot longer than it has done, to be honest. I was pretty much thinking this was going to be my project for the day. Oh, I've got it finished so quickly. And everything else I need to do now is going to require me to make some various models, like wipers. I don't know how I'm going to do the wipers. And also work out how to do a respray mechanic. I've got a pretty good idea how I'm going to do that. This material set on the item master interactor on rep notify. I'm sure they're on rep notify. Yeah, on rep notify. It's going to set the material to whatever the material is. So really, all I should need to do is target it while holding a spray can. And then we should be able to color it by just setting the material. So let's try it. Let's try this. We'll do AK keyboard A. Well, actually, it'd probably be here, wouldn't it? So what I want to do is get. Let's do a branch here. Yeah, like I said. Oh no, we have this one, wouldn't it? So does that equal right? If it doesn't, will go to there. If it does, we're just going to set material. And we'll just do color D1 for now. So let's try quickly duplicating one of these. Let's see. And we need a new one in here. Call it spray can. God damn it, man. Spray can. Mesh can just be a cube. Save. And we'll call this spray can. So yeah, let's go over to here. So right clicking while holding it. Okay. Oh yeah, I've done it on the what a knob. It's this one. Let's get rid of this. It's just that's just confusing me now. Right, so it has to BP master interact. So what we're going to do is in here, I want to find out the name. So we do anything. Let's get attached. Get attached actors. Get 0. Cast to beep beep. Be master interact. Get item row name. So we're going to find out is the object that we're currently holding equal to spray can. So we'll go down to this. So if we succeeded, so we're definitely targeting a master actor. We're going to then. I mean, I don't want to do that because I'm doing a call to action. It doesn't matter. I'll promote that to a variable later. It's fine. If the spray can is true, so if we're holding the spray can, we're going to set material. We'll just do yellow for now. And if that's false, we'll just go back to the normal interaction. So let's try that now. So, okay, no, that's not working for some reason. Yeah, it was something's going wrong there. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna print get item, data table row name. We're just gonna print string that. Just print string the name of the object. Spray can, exhaust, cartwheel. Right, so it does know the name of the object that we're holding. No, sorry, that we're targeting. That's fine. I was just gonna try to do something quick and dirty, but I'll have to set something up properly later on. So let's try something else. There we go. Fine. All right. Yeah, we'll sort that out later. I've got thoughts on how I'm going to do that. We hit something else. Is it a master object? Master interact. Yeah. I've got the idea, the rough idea in my head of how I'm going to go about it. It's just I'm trying to think through the process. I mean, we got the. So I think the idea about it is to do like a spray painting booth, maybe, or something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet. We can get rid of that for the time being, though, because we're not going to be using it now. Okay. Just trying to think about where I'm going to go next with this, but I think it might be high time to have a break, get something to eat, come back to it a bit later, and I've prepared some models and things like that that I can just drop on and attach. So I'm just trying to think. Aerial, maybe? Could do an aerial on the roof. And again, that would require a roof. Although, I'm going to actually add impulse, so active location, circulation enabled, rotation rule. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Set actor rotation. There we go. Well, teleport the physics, why not? So now, when we drop stuff, yep, it should drop in its natural orientation. That's better. That's a lot better. Target. Rotation. Split that struct. Split that struct. And we'll just drop in the yaw. Hey! So now if we pick up the plate as well, we drop that. I'll drop on their correct orientations. I'm not entirely sure why I just did that. I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I just did that, but hey ho. There we go. That's happening it now. There was a reason I did that. I can't remember what it was now. So yeah, whenever we drop something, so if we throw that now. Oh yes, that was it. I was gonna make a stepping stool. Or step ladders. Some sort of like step ladders so you can reach the top of the car, I guess. So I can put stuff on the roof. Um I think we're pretty much done there now. Let's go away and make some additional parts that we can fit. Yeah, I need to make some like damaged doors and flat tires, and I just need assets and stuff now. That's the biggest thing holding me back. So we're gonna have like a list of stuff over here that one player can come and read, and we'll have the other player working the stock. So let's have a look in the Assetsville towns because I'm sure there's like a foyer type thing. Oh, it's got the window blocked off. Well, actually, though, that could work. And then we can have like a kiosk That countertop might be better, actually. Hmm. Here, that one player over here. Sourcing the parts. Maybe bringing them over to here. So that way, although I do kind of want them to see the car. Let's get these. Let's grab that. Grab that. And then we can grab that one. No, it's not that one, is it? It's that one. There we go. And then we can move that up to shelving. There we go. And then now we've got our client over here who's handling the storage. I don't know if that's going to work though, because that one place is going to be doing all the work. She's always going to be just fetching bits. Like, oh, yep, you want a door? Okay, here's your door. She's not going to be able to get it through. Oh, there you go. Get over there. Oh, it fitted itself. No, I'm not a big fan of that. Get rid of that. I just realized I never got rid of that plane up there. There we go. Nicely, nicely. Let's check that out. That the exhaust back down over here for now. We don't really need it. But yeah, it's pretty comprehensive. So let's grab that now. That in there. Come around here. Hit that. Grab the exhaust again now. And put that up in there. Ah, yes. That just works. I like it. And we should be able to still check that. No. Check that number plate. Oh. Okay, right, let's lower it back down. There we go. I'll move that out the way. It's getting in the way. There we go. We got our battery. So the lift's going to require power. I might as well have some different other things as well. I'm just trying to think now what we can do while we're underneath here besides strip and fit the new exhaust. There we go. Let's go grab a number plate. There we go. That's coming along nicely now. Grab some wheels. There we go. Oh, fit the doors too. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So now like this car's coming in. Oh, it's got a brown door. It doesn't like that. So let's grab that off there. I'll get you a nice fresh one. Boo. Done. And that is looking pretty darn good. So let's have a think about this. Hmm. It'd be much handier if the engine bay, the lid to the engine bay came up, but it doesn't, sadly, on this particular vehicle. We could add like a nice little spoiler to the back. A couple of different spoilers. Yeah, I think I'm going to need some sort of much more comprehensive kit, really, if I'm going to do all the things I really want to do with this. I would like to do the seats as well, so I can take those in and out. have the boot open and close. So what I might end up doing later on is taking a couple hours and designing my own vehicle from scratch. Loads of different exhaust options and all that kind of. I'll get the exhaust up again. Let's grab the wheel instead. Pop that down. That battery's huge. And we should be able to stand on that. Oop. Oh no, that's right. There's no collision with the player. Whee! Pop that in there. And then we can lift up the gear. Now, if we put the roof back on here, how we looking there? Go. Fuck's sake. There we go. How much we got to crank this up to? Or start seeing those circular shadows I want to see so badly. Let's move those down. And the way I've got a lovely spotlighting effect here. But not where the car is. What if I get rid of these ones? And we'll bring these ones over. There we go. That's more like what I'm after. And then we can have a bunch of donor cards with all parts and stuff that we can pop off them. And attach onto this one. But for that, we're going to need the parts. So we can have like a bunch of donor cards over here, maybe. Duplicate that, add a bit of detail around. I'll move that there a little bit. A bit of oil. Make it look a bit grotty. There we go. There we go. That's fine. That's looking pretty good now. Just trying to think what to do next. I've messed up these oil slicks. They looked pretty cool before, but now they just look a little bit shit. So, that looks pretty good for now. I'm just trying to think of other stuff. I want to do the oil change thing. Oil change. Definitely gonna add fuel. I need to do a thing before we add fuel. And then I can have a fuel can, and then we can have it a thing where we fill up the fuel can, I suppose. Spray paint the colors, and maybe some sort of tool system to attach and detach things. So like maybe we need to hold the spanner to get the wheels to pop off. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do quick print string. So this is our multicast attach. Select the hidden in game to false. Cast to BP. Master interact. Get item data table row name. We'll print string that. String. And this can go into there. Now when we drop something, it's gonna print what we've dropped. So let's exhaust. Let's wait for that to go away. It's not. Oh yeah, because there's no. Oh, stupid ass. So grab a trash bag. Grab a couple. There we go. Now when we drop these, should say trash bag. Four. So 1, 2, 3. So it'll go up until the very last one. We dropped it. We're getting index 0. So we're going to get that item dropped. Okay. So let's get attached factors. Get copy of 0. Cast to BP master interact. Convert that to a pure cast. Convert to pure. Get item. Get table row name. And then we'll print that. For God's sake, I always do this. Print. And we want that to be that. So none. That's wheel. And that's car wheel. And then we got exhaust. Then we drop the exhaust. And now we're back to car wheel. And then we can drop the car wheel. Okay. So it's not. I'm not doing a is valid check there anyway. So that's actually working correctly now. So I'm just working out in my mind how I'm going to do the painting system. So we'll just do is that equal to spray can. Get rid of that for now. We'll do branch. Now we can put our spray can back in the world. So let's duplicate this. Spray can. Play. So now that's working. So branch access none. Why are you accessing none? Access none. Try to read dynamic master interact. And we'll do okay. It's just, this is going to look so messy. Is that valid? Is that a valid index? Yes. If no, we're going to skip the spray can check. So do. There we go. Okay. So let me just neaten this up a little bit, because otherwise it's going to be a nightmare to try and read. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get all of our actors. We're going to get the currently held object, which will always be index 0, it seems. We're going to check to see if that's valid. If it is, we're going to get master interacts a name. We're going to check to see if that's a spray can. If it's not, we're going to continue on to our line trace. So I can pick up an object. So if we're not holding the spray can, we don't want to really do anything. So let's move that. Make this a little bit neater. Right, that's a little bit neater. So it's a spray can, then we can run our bit of code to set the material. So if it is the spray can, then we can run another line of code that will color the object. Really what I want to do is have that over here. because we want to do the line trace anyway. Otherwise, you're going to end up doing the second line trace. I'm not going to worry about that too much for now. I'm going to call server interact. But if it is a spray can, yeah, it needs to go back here somewhere. So let's just disconnect that for a second. Disconnect that for a second. Move that across. So we're going to go across to there. If all of that's false, we're going to continue along our pickup check. Oh no, I forgot to connect the inputs back up. Right, there we go. There we go. Okay. So now it's spray can. Still going to do our trace, but we're not going to pick it up. Instead, we are going to go copy of that. There. Set material. And now we'll just again set it to yellow. So let's grab the quote unquote spray can. Oh, sweet. So now if we go to our client over here, we should be able to see the server spraying the doors. Now if we drop it, our client should be able to pick it up. There we go. That's pretty cool. So now we can spray paint stuff. Nice. I wonder, actually, if I drop that down. Oh no, I've already done all the doors. Right, let me just. Can I? Bip. There we go. Can we spray paint stuff that's already on the car? No. That's actually going to work out in our favor though, because that means we can have to do it somewhere else. So take it off, spray it, put it back on again. So now we need to update our color variable. I'm gonna make this a bit neater. It's driving me mad now. So that and that. just tuck that into there. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's starting to look a little bit neater now. There we go. Put that in there. Right. So now we've got our spray painting done. What I need to do is figure out a way oh god, what have I just done? There we go. File. And now we've got our spray painting system sorted. What it does, um, it does that color. Yeah, it does. Sweet. I did notice something though. Let's try this. Add custom event server respray. We'll run that on the server. And then we'll do add custom event client respray. All right, where are we looking over here? So we need a material. That's going to be material. Object reference. And we need to add that now. Okay. We need a reference to our master actor. So let's get that master actor to master interact. So actor to paint. And we need material. So let's just disconnect that for now. And we'll do server respray. Material. Is it color 4, I think? Server respray is going to call client respray. Material. Right. Actor to paint. Oh, but no, I didn't do this. Right. Material. Material. Actor to paint. Material. So that, in theory, should fix that issue. Shift F1. Right, so now, well, it's replicating properly at least. So let's try it with the server. Let's make sure that the client can see it. Yeah, sweet. All right, okay, so now all we need to do is figure out a way of storing what material we want to paint it to. Set attached to hidden set currently. There we go. Okay, so we're getting places now. This is the server respray calls. The other thing we want to do as well is mirror this for the parts on the vehicle. So first thing we're doing is seeing if we've got a valid object in there. If not, we're just going to go away. But if we do, we're going to check see if it's a spray can. If it is, then we're going to run the spray for that. And then we need to do a server respray for the goal actors as well. But yeah, I think that's pretty good for now. Been at this 2.5 hours, so I think we've made a decent bit of headway. Later on when I come back, I'll set up how I think the respraying's gonna work. So I'm thinking of having a bunch of different cans of different colors. And then what we can do is we just have the colors on the labels, and I can just, whenever the player's holding a spray can, I can just pull the color value from it. So that should be pretty interesting. Also need to make it so I can paint the actual body of the car as well, the car itself. So that's something we can handle later. But yeah, I think first thing I'm going to need to do is get a spray can. I'm going to set up some colors, basic colors to spray the car with. But before that, I'm going to pop up the old supermarket, get some bits and pieces, and I'll check in later.